Hello my friends, and welcome back to our continued blind Let's Play of Final Fantasy XIV of Realm Reborn. My name is FlightlessBird, this is your story-based gaming channel, and today we're streaming a little bit off normal time, which, you know, I'm going to try to do a little bit more of, I think, just, you know, get more streams out there, have some more fun at times, and just have a blast playing some Final Fantasy XIV with you all. I began the episode today with this startling thing that happened, and that is that I actually won the mini cockpot. Yeah, I actually won the mini cockpot. I can't believe that actually is a thing. I never in my wildest dreams would imagine I ever got lucky enough to win this, especially when I didn't know 132 was in the middle. I knew there was a 2 on the right, I knew there was a 1 on the bottom left, but I chose the 8 and the 9. So, I mean, I chose the 8 and the 9, then the 1. So I didn't know what the middle number was. And yet, the middle number ended up being exactly what I needed. Which doesn't happen often if you know mini cockpot. Problem with the mini cockpot is half the time, you know, you're like one number off and it never actually spawns. So I think that's, you know, happy days. We actually won the mini cockpot. Huzzah! Now, what do I do with all this MGP? I have no idea at all. And, yeah, I have no idea what to do with it. But, yep, I won the mini jackpot, which is awesome. We have a winner! Please tell my congratulations to the prize of 10,000 MGP. Remember, there's always more to be won on the morrow. Woohoo! Earn 10,000 at saucer when accumulated for the mini jackpot. Just got both at the same time. How about that? Let's go. Alright, so what I want to do today is I want to do my white mage quest. Because, yeah, I want to do my white mage quest. That way I can get the spells I need. I don't need the equipment because my healer is fully decked out in anything she could possibly need. I mean, anything she could possibly need. She's got all the augmented, I mean, maybe a ring. Although I don't know if you can buy a ring from the place. But Disciple of War Magic Ring is amazing. And, I mean, I think that's actually better than the augment ring. So I have all of this stuff, and I have all of this stuff. I mean, I literally don't need anything else from equipment. But going to level 60 white, level 50 white mage may give me. It may give me, what is this? Dungeon bolts and learning. I need to go see what that is. It may give me a spell. And if it gives me spells, then it's totally worth it. What is this quest over here? Asking investigating searches of a primal. Well, visit the Slayer of Amag. I'm seeing the flesh. Unfortunately, I shot by. I was on the verge of sending you a divine to track you down. We've had some trouble news from the sylphs of lost souls. Appears that Lord 11 walks the 12 yet again. From what I understand, the Elder Seer's explanation, the last encounter with the primal was a relatively peaceful affair. There was a battle, aye, but one forged Rama did not begrudge your victory. Why then has returned the forest? Tis you, Flightless, who has chosen to cover the answer to that question. It seems that Foxio, the Sylph Elder, would discuss the matter with you personally. Speak first with Alexia and Lil Solace, and she will announce your arrival to the leader. I would also consider a favor if you could pass along and learn to the silence. As I understand it, Archon Eorzea is the King's Scholar field of all matters primal. Please make a final report to him. Woohoo! Yep. Let's go. Hopefully I'm live. I've had this problem before where I was... It says I'm live, and then I'm not live. I mean, when no one talks on the chat yet, you wonder. But, hey, hope to see you all in a few. The makers of a gunbreaker. An anxious member of the Guns Quiver is anxiously passing by, presumably some worthy calls. Oh, miss, so you make yourself useful? Let's go. So, gang of Highwood and I've been applying the trade around here these last 2 days. We're trying to flush them out. The slippery bugs though, so we know how we can get. That's where you come in. You spot him looking in the bone patch, and we're getting ready to spring our trap. All you have to do is call anyone who strikes us a bit shifty and raise the alarm. We'll take care of the rest. It's the first time we've heard that music before. Alright, let's head to the Conjurer's Guild. Conjurer's Guild. Here's Mr. Biddy. Oh, I went the wrong way, didn't I? I'm supposed to go to the Conjure Guild. I'm not a conjurer, I'm a white mage. I'm supposed to go Camp Tranquil. Yeah, my bad. Supposed to go here. I said I'm gonna ask a favor of you. I'm gonna learn Cure 3. So his own party target, so his own or target party member HP and all party members nearby targets. Huh. So it's AoE heal, that's not really an AoE heal. I mean, why would you use that over Medica? Or just a Cure 2? But this, I own a Plagy. When last we spoke, I promised I'd find a way to convince my brother to accept you, but I fear he will intently refuse to hear my words. Why, the more I try to reason with him, the more he shuts his ears to me. All pride, no common sense at one. I can scarce believe we're your king. So intent is he to prove that you are an idiot, that he dashed out into the forest all alone. Boasting I would placate every last elemental to save the forest all by himself. Needless to say, such a task is far beyond his powers. There's a part of me that would like nothing more than see the foolish boy learn his lesson, and yet as sister, I fear for him. Should you go look after him, Flightless? See, sir, or no, he is in many ways still a child, and the forest grows ever more unsafe these days. I thought to go myself, but if you were to save my brother from his own recklessness, perhaps he might finally see how treacherous he has been. When I last spoke with him, he announced his intentions to begin his efforts in the bramble patch. With any luck, you may still find him there. Now please go in haste, before some ill will fate befalls him. Off to ye old bramble patch. We also have this quest here. We have that quest there. We have that quest there. Jeez, like all the quests are right here. This is a place to be today, apparently. Walking One is here. As Walking One heard of that mess to turn. This one does not need to explain. Walking One should wait here while this one fetches the other one. Walking One is most welcome in these one's home. The gentle sighs of winds and trees and books this one told of Walking One's peaceful words with Lord of Ramah. These ones also heard that Thunderous One challenged Walking One to battle. This one is certain that Lord Ramah was pleased with Walking One's strength. And such strength Walking One has. Arrow shooting ones often tell grand tales of Walking One, and these ones are glad to call Walking One friend. But this one must warn Walking One. Touch ones have summoned Lord Ramah once more, and this time with an offering of many, many more crystals. This one does not think Thunderous One means to bring judgment to Gridania after all. Lord Ramah made a special promise to Walking One. It is the intentions of Touch Ones that concern this one. Touch Ones yet act in fear and in hate. Even should Lord Ramah ignore Touch One's destructive wishes. It's precious. Its presence alone drains the land of ether. It's not just Gridania, but the entire realm that threatens. Life will seek for the soils. Crops will wither and die. Then, though Lord Rama will find otherwise, walking ones will go to war over what remains. This one begs brave and courageous ones to fight again. Touch ones must understand that summoning Thunderous One is futile. That Thunderous One respects the strength of the Walking One. Thank you. This one new Walking One would do the right thing. Walking One knows how to visit the striking tree, touch the Aetheryte find and remain untouched ones, and Walking One will soon be face to beard with Lord Rama. Face the beard. Nice. These ones will listen to the Force Forces for news of Walking One's victory. All right, let's head out. Let's go Red Mage here. Let's get out our bird. Nice. Get wrecked. You okay? I am so small compared to people. Out of my way, I'll get you. Really, dude? I just realized this is a level 60 quest. I may be in trouble. I'm fine. Let's patch you up. You might think, stranger. And mine, if you hadn't shown up, things would have gone very badly for us. It's my fault. I'll be more careful next time. Truth be told, I thought we'd be quite a journey. I had to stick past all those Imperial patrols and leaving Garlean behind. How wrong I was. To think we can be caught unawares by a gang of common thieves. What's going on? We heard a commotion and... That's one of them, just like the witnesses described. I'm gonna hit the record button on my stream. Just in case I'm not streaming, I could upload this later. If you missed the first part, I hit the 1000 jackpot, which is cool, and the 10,000 jackpot in the gold saucer. I got a quest about Rom Extreme. I started our White Mage level 45 quest. And doing something here with saving some people, and I just fought like this level 60 dude. It's strange they go out to pay like you. All the marks so far have been merchants and whatnot. You know, folk carrying coin and valuables, so won't put it much of a fight. I reckon that if any of your cronies are still out there watching, they'll think twice before crossing your lot again. So it might be an idea for you to see those travelers to Gridania. Maybe the others will keep looking for the rest of the highwaymen. Those bandits. Something about this doesn't sit right with me. Barely have a fistful of gil between us. I have a couple of forms of edged steel strapped to my back, not the most likely of targets. Perhaps that's why they went straight for the kill. And I might have succeeded if you hadn't stepped in. We are in your debt. I am Radovan, and this is Sophie. We traveled here from Ixali, far to the north, where I once served as a soldier of Garlean. I had no choice. My family was taken hostage. While it is true that I have yet fought and killed for the Empire, I would never have done so willingly. Although I freed myself out of shackles, the life I known is no more. But that was another life, one I would sooner put behind me. I came to Eorzea in the hope that I might start anew here. As for me, I also escaped from the Garleans as part of the resistance movement until the Garlean Empire killed, that is. The Empire took everything from me, my family, my homeland. With nowhere else to go, the two of us decided we'd stand a better chance of surviving if we stuck together. And here we are. To see me now, you scarce believe I was once served as a personal guard to my queen. But in the end, I couldn't protect her. I couldn't protect anyone, not even my wife and son. Aww. It's a lot like the guy from Metaphor Fantasio. The little rabbit dude. Well, I would have gladly given my life for theirs. It was not to be. Even so, they may still be useful skills I spent years honing, those whom I may yet deliver from harm. That's why I suggest look for employment as a bodyguard in Eorzea. And Gridania seems a good place to start. I know you've helped us enough already, but I have a proposal. Would you consider working with us? Now hold on, Radovan. That's rather a lot to ask, don't you think? Well, Flightless has what it takes to become a gunbreaker. I have no idea what that is. It seems my gunblade has caught your eye. That did catch my eye. You may have seen Guardians written something similar, but this is the genuine article. The ones used by the Empire simply edge weapons with a firearm bolt on and vice versa. While they have their uses, they pale in comparison to those my clan forged for generations. Our gunblades use etherly imbued cartridges. When you pull the trigger, the cardiac crystal within ignites, releasing the ether. This sends a powerful shockwave to the blade. Increases destructive capabilities. The cartridges can even be fired in the air to create defensive barriers. Perhaps you say the lectures to Fred Flightless's answer. Yes, first and first. So you're interested? Exchange with this vessel and teach you the art of the gunbreaker. And I was wondering if you might be able to act as a guide. If you accept gunblade training as form of payment, we'd be most grateful. Once the coins start rolling in, you'll receive a fair share. You're not answer right away. Please give it some thought. I've reached a decision. From this day forward, our fates are entwined. While the path that lies ahead is not an easy one, the spirits of my predecessors watch over you. Level 2? Wow. Why still Gunblade? Soul of the Gunbreaker. Gunbreaker unlocked. Oh, that's what that Z is. I've seen a couple characters have this. I didn't know what it is. Let's look at the outfit, my friends. The outfit is pretty dope. I mean, it's very squallish. Kind of what I was expecting with the Gunbreaker, I guess. But still, it looks pretty dope. Why is it free to put your new lead skill? Oh my god, I just realized. This is a mess. This is what I hate about new classes that start at like a high level. You have no idea what anything does. And they just give you all this at once, and it's just way too much. Similar in case defense stands for guards effect, which increases enmity. Forming a combo ending in Saw Bale or Demon Slaughter acquired at level 40 adds cards to Powder Gorge. Or expanded by the Burst Strike and Crushing Fang. Yeah, I'm not going to remember that. I'm going to have to look this up later. HUD. Where is the Powder Gorge? Elda, the comeback is Elda. Have you able to portion of the wisdom? You already take a blade in hand. I'd spend moons and moons training you. Perhaps you best find employment first. We just taught me 2 assignments of refining abilities. Where should we start? Ah, adventures good. Yes, that sounds very quite promising. I suppose we are adventures after all. Tell me, Flight, are you familiar with this sort of thing? Oh my, in that case, we should have found a better guide. Well, there's no time like present. Shall we go? Huh. This is my sister's fate adventure. Come to show me up, have you? Well, I can only march right back and tell sister I'm doing just fine. I'm only, resting. Even if I were hurt and unable to placate this tree, what could a run-and meal adventure like you do about it? Wow, have I not done the level 40 quest? I thought I did the 40 quest and I was on 45. Looks like I have a few quests to do with the White Mage today. Huh. Beginner's luck. Yeah. I don't think that's beginner's luck. I just think, you know, when you're that awesome, that happens. Although I'm not really awesome, so, you know, whatever. But anyway, yeah. If you think killing a sapling or two is going to convince me that you are worthy inheritor of the teachings of Master Atoa. Ryan, you yourself do not believe those words. Sister, what are you doing here? Seeing to my big-headed brother's safety, what do you think I'm doing? For better or worse, it would appear you suffer from only bruises to your leg and your pride. Everyone, for all your obstinacy, I know that deep down you are no fool. No, you're wise beyond your ears. You realize as well, the dire fate that will befall Gridania. If you do not quell the Great One's fury, restore peace to the wood. The adventure is not Pajali, this is true, but what of it? Would you blindly trumpet tradition, the very force turns against us and brings ruin to our home? We have a greater client to answer, you know this. I do, sister. Oh, my dear Hydaelyn, what is this for if not to forget the little brother's fits of folly? Now, Flightless, I believe the most important task of us still awaits us. Let us return to Camp Tranquil. Further your potential as a white mage. cool music. Really? I became under attack like the second I did it. No way, you stupid evil fairy. Dragon Tree Extreme is now accessible. Ooh, that's scary. What quest is this? Yeah, that's the level 40 quest. I thought I did the level 40 quest. Huh. My bad. Like this, thank you. I know it was only my time for Ava came around to reason, and his hesitance to accept you is not entirely unfounded. When we first met, I promised that one day I would share with you the tale of how white magic can be regarded as forbidden art. I suppose it's a good day and aim for the telling. The tale begins some 3 millennia ago in the 5th Astral Era. It was a time at the endless frost, when a barren waste of snow and rime stretched as far as the eye could see. Food was scarce and warmth scarcer. The histories hold many grim tales of those who died in the bed, starving and benumbed. So our ancestors discovered magic born out of the most fundamental instinct, survival. In time, the winter thawed, and magic was no longer essential for survival. But once awakened as conveniences, there was no returning to how things once were. Ere long, the people discovered all the myriad ways in which magic could be employed, and civilization flourished. But prosperity breeds contempt, and nations warred for power and riches. So the people seek greater and greater power to rain destruction down upon their enemies. So was born black magic, the most devastating form of sorcery the world had ever seen. Yeah, I like black magic. At the same time, another form of magic emerged, brought forth by those ones who would keep the immense direct destructive power in check. That is white magic, our magic. Does this surprise you? Since there can be no dawn without the night, the white and black are two sides of the same coin. That's very, what is that, yin-yang view? Hey, Spexy, what's up, my friend? How you doing today? I hope you're having a wonderful, fantastic, amazing, awesome day today. War raged on, and magic was used and abused with little concern for the consequences. And consequences were unchecked use of magic to dry the flow of ether, threatening to bring light to land. Driving so yeah, no worries. You just be safe. You know, don't focus on me. Just do your job well, my friend. Be safe. The magic of healing made little difference. If used with no concern for the ether, our magic could prove to be as ruinous as the land as the most devastating black magic spell. And so it was that the practice of white magic was forbidden, with one exception. The Pajal. Our kind were trusted as soul shepherds of now forbidden art, to serve as healers and bringers of peace while ensuring that this great power would never again be misused. Though he is still young, Aran feels his profound sense of responsibility as strong as any of us. Thus his hesitance to expect you. But having seen your abilities and sincerity of intentions, you can rest assured his doubts have been dispelled. While the three of us unite in place and purpose, and your skills ever growing, the day that we may perform the quieting draws near. To our fortune, the Great One has yet been entirely consumed by fear, but our time remains short. To commune with the Great One and restore the Talswood to its former state of harmony must truly be of one heart and one mind. It's to the end that our Tawakant has guided us to you, and you to us. For the mastery of our art flight is let us mend the wounds of the wood together. Still don't know when you would ever use Cure 3. I mean, it seems like a more expensive version of Cure 2 and a less good Medica. Let's see. It's a 1.91 cast time, which is the same as the other Cures. Well, same as Cure 2. Same recast. The MP is much more expensive. The Cure potency is less. It's 250 higher Cure potency than Medica. but it has half the radius. It only has a 10-yard radius. I guess when you would cast a spell is if like you're doing a raid or something, and you have 2 tanks, and both tanks are in the same area, you put this down, and you would heal both tanks at once. But I'm still wondering when you would use this over like Medica or just Cure 2. I'll have to get y'all's opinions on Cure 3, because I don't understand that one. Your command of white magic has advanced considerably, Flightless. Yet, the time draws near. Let's begin our preparations for the quieting. At its roots, the ritual is no different from the acts of pacifying that you have already performed. The difference lies only in the difficulty of the effort. The Great One possesses a power unfathomably more immense than elementals to commune thus far. Sorry, y'all, I'm trying to find my... There it is. My volume control for my headset. Because... the game seems really loud to me today. And I've had a lot of audio issues over the past couple days. Like, a lot of audio issues. And I think I may have accidentally turned up my, like, headset, like, to the max. And it's, like, blowing out my eardrums. Let me know how this sounds to you all. It should be good to you all. But, yeah. As you also dive deep into White Mage, you eventually stop conjuring the elements, focusing on raw magical power with Holy and Glare. Yeah, I'm looking forward to Holy. Now, I'm not sure when to use Cure 3. Spam Cure 2. Okay, so you're also like me. You seem to be confused by that. At its roots, the ritual is no different from the acts of pacifying that you have already performed. The difference lies only in the difficulty of the effort. The Great One possesses a power unfathomably more immense than the elementals you have consumed thus far. Power is so immense that a mage might be easily overwhelmed by the sheer force of its will. To prevent such a catastrophic fate, our tradition decrees that a special guard must be donned. I have prepared for these pieces. I fear they will not avail you in their current state, so I will send you on a journey. I trust you in the story of Atowakant. Rare among the Pajala, he left the forest behind to travel the realm, healing the land and its people. As tribute to his wanderlust, after he passed, his ashes were divided among several urns, which were in turn carried to the far reaches of the realm. And as it was there, in the distant lands that the great mage so loved, that his ashes were buried, and monuments erected in his honor. You are to go on a pilgrimage to these sites to receive the best of his forebear. Only then will the God I give to you be imbued with his divine powers. Mind you, will find that these places are not as local as they may have been in Master Towa's time. First sight is on the shores of western Lenosha, in a place not feared as Serpent's Tongue, home to vile pirates. The next will be found in Mor Dhona, in the overgrown length of roots and vines, so affectionately known as the Tangle. Yeah, affectionately known. I do hope the Master Towa's ashes will survive the most oppressive environments. The third site I would have you visit is perhaps the most treacherous location of the lot, where bonds push to know the Thanalan, a stone sword from an Imperial stronghold. I urge you to exercise extreme caution. Hey! It's our dear friend Yamina. What's up, Yamina? How are you doing this wonderful day? Hope you're well. Cure 3 is when you stack up and get repeatedly hit. Yeah, I figured that's what it would be for, but it seems very situational. Like, extremely situational. You're exhausted? Oh, I'm sorry. You need to get some rest. Go sleep. You know, I'll miss your company, but take care of yourself, yeah? Aesbo has more useless than Q1 for sure. I don't know, Q1 is actually kind of useful at times. Like, Q1 is really useful when I'm doing like a level 50 dungeon and I'm doing a level like 30 dungeon. You know, as you go in dungeons, Cure becomes more useful based on the level of content you're doing. And I totally overshot this place. The great souls describe the epitaph, paying tribute to life deeds, the great mage Atolkant. Got here just in time to watch this fail. I said most of the day I'm so exhausted. It's a permanent health issue thingy, so it just happens. I'm sorry. If I was there, I'd make you some chicken noodle soup or some tea and stuff. Hey, by the way, I started the stream today by winning the Cactar jackpot in the gold saucer. I won 10,000 MGP. No idea what to do with it all, but hey, it's 10,000 MGP. You drinking tea now? Awesome. Hang closer to your first umbrella. I think you keep getting the same mounts. I mean, for roulette, it's kind of wild. There's my fish. There we go. I wanted to show this off. That's why I was constantly summoning. I got a wolf friend. You may notice that my money is much less than what it was. I only have 129,000 money on me. And that's because I got a woofie. Or a doggo. You got big sharp teeth. You got big sharp teeth. I got Mr. Doggo because my reputation with Ixals got maxed out. So, you know, I maxed out the Ixal and I was able to buy the doggo for 200,000, which is a whole lot of money, but considering that, well, I mean, considering that, that I have so much money that I'm constantly losing it because I can't get any more, I just figured, what the heck, you know? I mean, what the heck, I'll buy it. I mean, all that money was going to waste anyway. The garbage is now blessed with power Torka. What I need to do is I need to go into... I mean, I don't care about the level 45 gear. And I don't care really about the level 50 gear either. I already have best gear. What I need to do is I need to go in here and move this to my inventory. So, what? It's fine. I have inventory spots. I have inventory spots. Yeah, I have inventory spots. And I was trying all that time to get the wolf to appear. Now he appears 2 in a row. I want to do a trial money. Yeah, I was wasting a lot of trial money. Because, I mean, I just had it all lying around and I couldn't do anything with it. I plan to put all that extra gear in the Moray. That's why it's going to move it to my inventory, but I didn't need to. Where the heck am I going? This way. But let's look at endgame. White Mage says spend any time casting curse spells at all. You have enough off global that instantly heal to keep up with incoming tank. Really? It's wild. It's safe to turn hard to be flightless. I can feel the proud power and many for the garb I gave you. Trust this stage of pilgrimage was a success. After you have traveled the realm and seen the land as Master Atoa did, I will share with you the rest of his tale. Histories claim that Atoa Kant disappeared in the mountains of Ogamoro, the Kobold motherland. This is not true, but there's more to the story. When the great mage did not return from his journey, one of his most devoted students went in search of him. As legends have it, the young mage single-handedly fought off veritable legions of kobolds while scouring the mountains when he sought his master. Sadly, it was all as he had fared. Though the young mage eventually found his master, the great Atoa Kant lived no more. As if the death of the men were not enough, Thyrus, Atoa Kant's great staff, a mighty relic passed on by his ancestors, was lost to the shadows. Undeterred, the young mage fought off the kobold hordes to carry his master's remains back to the surface. A ceremony was held to honor Master Atoa's life and deeds, and urns housing his ashes were carried off to the far-reaching frontiers on which he was so fond of his living years. All the urns, that is, except for one. Yes, although price locations are only a few, Master Atoa also rests closer to home. Here in the Trollswood, not far from Pond Creek, you'll find another monument to the Great Mage. Take it with its habit and pay respects as before. Keep pure intention, heart, and mind, then the hero's robe shall be your reward. I'll go back to Volgard. I just placed Altar while having done all the Ixal quests. Had a cute little story with the Ixals. Especially Tatamaru and his dream of wanting to build something great. Hello? Hold on one second. Diversion. Sorry, I just squirreled. Yeah, it would be nice if they gave me more money. I mean, 300,000 is really garbage. Not only that, but inventory is a pain in the butt. I did decrease my inventory quite a lot by getting rid of a lot of stuff, but that's a lot of stuff that I may have to go back and grind for again. But I did clear some of this stuff. Great Red's been defiled. Khan's spirit had been stolen. Power of Atoa Khan has been lost here. Return to Camp Chago Sea Council. Are you kidding me? Came all this way here for nothing? Well, I got the Dryads at least. It looks like you don't end up wanting to buy an apartment and learning you're not allowed as one of the reasons. Also, well, bots. Yeah, that's true. Urn holding Master Atoa's ashes was stolen. It can't be. Grave robbery is a damnable enough crime in itself, but what man of scandal would dare defile the recipes of a Pajal? Rest assured that I will investigate this heinous crime immediately. In the meantime, we pilgrimage remains to travel to one last destination. Final leg of a journey will take the very place that Master Atoa let his last breath, Agamormo, the homeland of the kobolds in Adalanosha. It is there on plain sight of the kobold dig that the student of whom I spoke did erect a monument to his fallen master. I try all those times to get the wolf and it doesn't appear. Now he's appearing all the time. Kind of like how he runs. It's really, really cool. And as we fly, how it like hunch down. Just really cool mount. And he growls. Expiry expired, apparently. Yeah, with the character small size. That's a good point. Yeah, that's probably true. I mean, and I'm a very small character. I mean, look at me. I'm like a midget. Not to say there's anything wrong with being a midget. I'm just saying I'm short. That's all I'm trying to say. Don't cancel me for using that word, okay? Welcome back, Flightless. The journey was not an easy one. I trust you. I knew that Master would guide you safely back to me. And your travels, you have received the message of our ancestor. Yes, it was not so reason I set on a pilgrimage. Perhaps you said something on my intentions during the trip. Yes, Flightless. As you would inherit Master To's legacy, I want you to walk in his footsteps. The sea of realm in both beauty and suffering with their own eyes is a great mage did so long ago. And it is so strange, no? A pirate's lair, a rampant jungle, mountains of fire, of all the hostile vines which you enjoyed. The single despoiled was that which rests right here in our first home. I suspect this was the handiwork of no witless grave robber. Rather, someone who knew all too well the value of which was buried within. We must uncover the truth beyond this crime and return Master Tova's ashes' rightful resting place quickly. You're with me, yes? Is that one guy? Is that one guy in WWE and wrestling? I think his name was Torito. He was a I don't even know what the proper word is. I don't know if dwarf would be the proper word. Vertically. There was a smaller dude in WWE, and I mean that guy can fly. Like watching him wrestle is just amazing. I mean, you got this guy who's like 3 foot tall, doing moves and like flying around the ring, and it just is amazing how he can do that. It's absolutely breathtaking to watch. It's very fun at the same time. But have you had the stolen ashes of Tawakot? Oh, we're not holy. Grave robbery is a loathsome enough crime in its own right, but to fire the best place of Pajal, such an act can only performed by those of bandits come. Though I would like to think that the elementals have already delivered justice to Finland, we must take no chance on landscape. Holy hype! While you're away, I'll put my best Mhigo on the hunt, search for any sign of culprit on the stolen remains. I dare say you would have a clue for us here and now. At least he'd better if he realized that little bar on his head. So I say though that my friends won't think of Mangos as blessed. My own personal experience has found them to be more touched than anything else. Oh mistress, you should say such hurtful things. It's most unkind and unsincere. Kupo! But fine, don't listen to me. Why, I told her the other day that is why she remains, shall we say, unspoken for. She might not react to that phrasing at the present, but her ire was indeed fierce, Kupo. Of course, you have not come to discuss my mistress' temper by the grave robbery. A most unforgivable act of villainy, if I say so myself, which I believe I just did, Kupo. I'm pleased to say, and you will please to hear that the culprit did not escape Mhigo eyes, Kupo. Well, my eyes, he did escape. My associate Puknopoki, however, claims that I've seen a band of ruffians skulking off in the direction of Red Billy Hive, with various and sundry stolen goods in tow. Among them, a rather cautiously elaborate urn, Kupo. I do not know what the Red Billies are up to, but surely it can be nothing good. Please fight, let's go quickly. If the urn is lost, I fear Rare always sire will be the least of my worries, Kupo. Yeah, I do. Yeah, die from the Muggles. Well, what I did was I used it to level up my my crafting jobs. You know, leveling up things like leatherworker to 50, armor to 50, and I'm using that right now to level up culinarian. Like, I haven't really made any food at all. I made some food, like some salt and butter, in order to get, whatchamacallit, to like level 10. And then after level 10, it's been almost exclusively, Ixal quest. Because to do culinarian, you need a lot of ingredients from a lot of different places. And you can't really get them as easy as you can with mining or botanisting. Those thieving crooks, those crooked thieves, to find the best place of a pajal. Why, no matter thrashings, lashings, and bashings would suffice. Kupapo! Why, if it isn't the lovely white mage Kupachika Kupa I spoke of, and not a moment too soon. Why, I was just about to swoop in and give them the comeuppance myself. Now that you're however, I believe, sit back and enjoy the show, Kupo. Those vile red bellies toss the urn into some ramshackle wagon, a most ignoble fate for a Pachali legend. I do declare and card it no twice to the hive. All victory is safe sound, won't you, Kupo? Yeah, it's, I mean, I'm already stretched thin with inventory as is. Been a half hour already? Wow. You don't know how fast time flies when you're playing a game until you have a timer on a clock that expires. Hey, let me ask you something, Yamina. Because I saw someone do this the other day, and I want to know. I wish I had one retainer. That would help a lot. I saw someone who had a Chocobo with like a meteor spell. How the heck does that work? Because my Chocobo doesn't know a meteor spell. Thank you, Flightless. Remains of our exalted forebear, hauled away by brigands like a sack of loot. Is that what our land has come to? There can be no doubt. 'Tis a great one's fear that brings such chaos to Tweleswood. That situation is grave indeed. I don't know. They had like a Chocobo casting meteors. And I've never seen that. I shall have a wood dwellers deal with the red bellies. We have more important matters for us. And yet I fear we have hit another snag. Though the urn has been safely recovered, the harsh treatment suffered at the hand of the bandits has taken its toll. Uprooted from its proper resting place, the power of Ator Kant, once housed within, has grown dim. I shall return the urn to its rightful home, pass over time and return to its former state. And yet I fear the time is a luxury we do not have. We must explore other means to enchant the ritual garb. I'll consult with my brother to see what knowledge he might have to offer. In the meantime, I'll ask that you master your newfound skills as best you can. There's no time when the great one's fear might come to its strong concern. We must ever be prepared. Choco Meat is a blue magic. Choco Blast, level 10 attacker. Is there a way to reset your Choco skills? Holy hype. Because, my Chocobo is maxed. And he can't get any more skills, and I have stuff all over the place. I mean, it's nothing wrong with that. I mean, we have slow, we have kick. But I can't get Choco Medica. And I really want to get Choco Medica. I don't know if it's better to lose your strength buffs to get the healing buffs, but forgive me, Flightless, but I have considered every possibility and attempted every incantation at disposal. I feel the task completing enchantment has proven beyond our capabilities. No living Pajal. Not even our sister possesses such power. Without the blessed Atawakant, there's nothing we can do. If the Ash return the rightful resting place, Atawakant's spirit will return. Surely it's only a matter of time. Hey Sean, how you doing today, my friend? Hope you're well. A Reagan Pepper. Is that a president that likes jelly beans? GC social allies. Oh, okay. Look around you, sister. Open your eyes and ears. Time is one thing we do not have. Avon. The fear of the great ones mounts with each panting moment. It will not be contained with so much longer. No time for waiting is long past. That was the time for action. But Flightless guards, the treaty is not yet complete. Situation far from ideal, yet we have no choice. We must trust the Flightless power and do what we can. Do you hear it? You're right, Aran. For it's not long ago that you objected to Flightless very present the ritual. I may be some sister, but I'm no fool. I've witnessed Flightless ability with my own eyes. There can be no doubt that she is a mage of the white, one that is worthy as you and I. With special onions. Special onions. Aran, if you're pleased to place to trust this so, I see no reason why I should not. Very well, let's hasten for Efeshad. I don't think get in the trial. Aw, that's disappointing. Poor Flambe. I can get 2. So I can go up 2 levels. Not a whole lot, but at least it's something. I guess something's better than nothing, right? Yeah, it doesn't sound creepy at all. Look at this thing's eyes. It's so cool. The once great rage is too strong. I cannot reach him. Stay focused, Ivan. If we fall, we will take our place. But sister, the force itself turns against us. We can only reach the Great One. It's ministry reliant. Cast away your worries and focus your mind on the ritual. No, Flightless. Stand strong, Flightless. We're going to let some overgrown shrub ruffle your feathers. Who are you? Epic music. And the 2 of you, don't you have a ritual to perform? Do my eyes to see me? Is this the guy, the Kant guy? It is a Toa Kant. There's no time for chit chat. Right on, Flightless. Focus your energies on the guardian tree. We must quell the Great One's fury. Dispatched minions have resumed the quieting. Yeah, y'all notice how I'm rocking the crag staff? First time you did this, dude, you failed it? No, don't say that. I can say I can easily fail it because, like, you don't see the enemies coming, they just appear. Heal a tree? I like how I started healing a tree as soon as you said that. Okay, go on. Yeah, I understand that. Holy hype! Oh, is that people ready? I missed my first cast of holy, that's sad. Crit for 3,100. Now, focus your powers on the guardian tree. The gear that I'm using is just so good right now. Like, I actually want to know if this is the best gear in the game at the moment for me. Is it over? Great one's anger abates. You have done well, my children. Master Toa, do you truly live? Live, not as you would define the word. May up in the heart of Flightless here, who strike that barrier to join you. It's a miracle. Aye, it may very well be. Perhaps the mother crystal I had is old soul's wish. I led a long and fruitful life, but when I drew my last breath in Ogomoro that day, I did so with one profound regret. That I passed from this realm without finding a mother and a heart to bequeath my knowledge in full. My spirit left my lifeless body to abide in the soul crystal, with the hope that one day it would find its way into the hands of my successor. For years, my consciousness slumbered in the darkness until I met Flightless. From the moment he took my crystalline hand, I knew, but Jalo no, I had at long last found one whom I could truly pass on my knowledge. Yes, Flightless, I knew. Master Otoa. The power of the crystal grows faint. It would seem odd to believe the journey has come to an end. Farewell, Flightless of the White. Farewell, my children. I leave my first home in a capable hands. Master Toa, he has left us. In the Empire's power, in night of his success of Flightless, the Great One's fury is quelled and Twellswood is safe. The Master Toa traveled the world, no doubt his heart always remained here in the forest home he loved. He waited for us. Why, brother? For once you must sound wise beyond your years. Strange, is it not? Perhaps I finally learned something from you, dear sister. As I can learn something from you, Arun. Your pride as a Pajal, your deep respect for your past, these are traits to be admired. The same can be said for Master Toa's liberality. Yes, I believe there's a place for both beliefs among our kind. The road was a long and winding one, but along its longest our work is done. Let's return to Camp Tranquil. You have restored harmony to the forest. To meet Master Toa in the flesh, well, not flesh perhaps, I'm still shaken from the experience. And for the pure joy of seeing peace return to my forest home at last. I'll be very grateful to you, Flightless. I'm honored that we were able to heal the wood together. I speak not only for myself, my brothers express the same sentiments. Were Master Toa here, I'm sure he would say the same. Though perhaps he is still here in some form. Behold, the final piece of garb now pulsed with his ancient power. Yes, there can be no doubt that Master Toa intends his parting gift to you. Before we part, I was sorry upon a present of my own. That skipped a line, sorry. But ancient powers vesting me on seats here, I was purifying the greatest incantation I know to my kind. May you ever hear the will of the elementals, using wisdom and compassion. Phew, I'm not good at formalities, I swear I do not know how my sister manages. Oh, that's... Yeah. Talking about his sister, the one in charge. In the short time I've known you, Flightless, you have grown into a fine white mage. I'm honored to call you my peer. Use your powers of moderation, let compassion be your guide, and I have no doubt that you will bring succor and solace wherever your journey takes you. We got Benediction, restores all targets HP with a 3-minute cooldown. That's a long cooldown. You die when I say you can die, but well, it's a 3-minute cooldown, so. Seeing white. Alright, let's look at this gear, shall we? That's right, we need a. I mean, I like the white and red. I mean, it definitely looks cool. The headband. Not a huge fan of the headband, but I mean, it definitely does look pretty cool. Would I glamour into this? I don't know. I kind of like the scholar level 50 gear a little bit better, but yeah, it's very classical white mage, that's true. Except for the tiara. I'm not a fan of the tiara. Very funny to have like a nice doofy like white hat or something, but I mean it's not bad. I mean, is it better than this gear? I don't think so. I like the blue better on this gear. Oh, that's cool, Specs. Java record the memory of the past users, how you learn skills. Primary crystal is the only one that records a previous user's soul too. Right, I need to go drop off all this gear sometime. I have room though, so I'm not concerned. No, that Mother Mhigo has made formal members of the Adventurers Guild. We can start accepting assignments. In fact, we've been given details of potential client and need a bodyguard or two. A man named Lester was made by the Boiling Barracks. Sophie and I will try and make our way there to get our bearings. Yeah, apparently I picked up the Gunbreaker quest. I mean, I got a freaking cool sword. So, I'm down with that. I wasn't expecting to pick up the Gunbreaker quest. It was just right there as a blue quest. I'm like, oh, blue quest. Yeah, I know a complaint that sword. Yeah, I know. That's what I meant. You must do one step by the Adventures Guild, yes. Oh, thank goodness. Let me do it first before I'm all threats before the one and only Edita. Yeah, I was looking to pick up the Dancer quest line today, but I accidentally ran into this one. So that's why we're doing this one first, I guess. You may say you're unfamiliar with the most gifted harpsichordist who ever lived. Whatever possessed me, I hired such uncultured it appears my brother would be best friend. Briefing you on the nature of my request. A few days ago, Editha received the most unwelcome missive, a death threat to be precise. First, I needed nothing more than crazed scrawlings of some harmless churl. I was told during recitals, so much and I are missing a hair's breadth. I have in my custody as a manager cancel all public appearances until perpetrator can be brought justice. I fear though that my delicate tulip would wither and fall if confined to a dressing room. And she has herself expressed the desire to soul within freely the canopies of mere Kato's amphitheater. I see where this is going. You want to take over for a walk, is that it? If that's all we have to do, you should carry yourself lucky. A threatening letter, a brazen attack on both praise, who knows what will happen next? Because she can't stay forever, I accept. Splendid. Without any further ado, I shall have Editha prepared for promenade. Yeah, I've always said that when you have all the skills at once, it gets very hard to figure out what to do. So for now, I'm just going to mash every button, and then if I want to do Gunblade later, I can learn how to do it later. We best proceed carefully. The culprit knows that Lester Jew asked the Adventurers Guild for help. They can probably deduce that Editha becoming out of hiding. We should see if anyone bears a grudge against her, so we know what to expect. We better look around the amphitheater for places where Em should might hide. How does it work, Specs? No, for I certainly do, because it might still be one of the many admirers on site. Not careful the way some others ogle her. But the rumors about Editha received death threats so too. One of the such scoundrels was behind it. Oh yes, Edda has the talk Gridania seems to be. Her skills as a musician are quite without question. I sense that many of our minds are more interested in a bizarre storage garb. Gunblade has gotten easier. That means it's probably harder right now. Oh, Editha, even a moment pride of her sumptuous harmonies akin to an eternity of unimaginable torment. When and when will she grace with their splendor once more? That guy seems suspicious. What is it? Remember Mr. Undine. She's a harpsichordist, like Editha. That poor girl. Where's the world coming to? That's a gifted and beautiful young performer such as her must hide it for away fear for her life. At beggars belief. I must be one of her followers. I see no way some look at her. It makes my skin crawl. With fans like that, who needs enemies? Hiccups. So, what do the other locals have to say? Yes, most of them think that one of Editha's admirers is to blame, but I sense there's more to it. I think that until we have some more information, we should treat everyone with equal suspicion, to be on the safe side. Personally, I prefer to carry out a more thorough investigation. But we best not keep our clients waiting. Once you're ready, let's return to Lesson Joe. I'll let all gunback actions up to level 60. So whether they tell you that after you have all this stuff down here. It assures me that she'll be ready until she shakes over his tail, whatever that means. Ah, my ship has arrived. How wonderful. Oh, so to finally feel the sun's warming rays, I am a bun! They weren't joking when they called it eccentric. Look, all this crazy bad is going to draw anyone attention. Better get this over with as quickly as possible. Sophie, fly us out will escort the amphitheater. Why don't you stay behind with Lost and Joe in case we need to hurry back? Fine by me. I'll cut it out when he sense danger and come running if you call. Although I was fully prepared during Guardian Editha, even just for the occasion, I'll defer to your professional opinion and remain here. Promise me that you'll keep my sweet Petunia safe. Leave it to us. You ready to Flightless? La la la, what a beautiful day for Astro. You need to escort the amphitheater back. Keep your eyes peeled. I must ask that you refrain from wandering. La la la, la 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 la, la la la, I wouldn't want to off. Yeah, you're kind of weird. Avoid any, something. I can't read, the text is too small. Like, I seriously can't read that. Just don't do anything stupid. Yeah. Aha, I will give it some more thought. Is that, it's a data. Wait, don't run on ahead, you idiot. La la la, la 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 la, la la la, la la la. I want to distract, perhaps they can tell us why the bands are at the Editha. Which one is that? See, interject, that's a gladiator still. Royal Guard. Bright red. Ah. Thank you. Like I said, if I plan on doing Gunbreaker, I'll go through all these skills later. Right now, I just don't want to take the time to do it because I got stuff I want to do. Oh, quiz locals. Ed has consulted me a red coast delay. I do hope she returns to stage once more. Is it music or travel inspired by all the one places on travel? Ed has only recently begun performing Gridania and has already amassed a considerable following. I have heard, however, that some of the other harpsichords are envious of her success. The whole Gridania delights in Ditha's magnificent melodies. Every musician pales to come to serious endeavors. Your escort level Editha. Please allow me to make a record of stage events. Jonathan! Don't I remember Jonathan? Is he the achievement dude? There she is with the rabbit ears. Never mind, step away from the gold, nice and slow. I think not, but let's don't let them near her. I think I used a skill that took away my HP. I will say it does look really cool. Yeah, I mean, it does look really cool. It's gonna be more of them, so be on guard. Yeah, it is really cool. They cast Aurora on her. I didn't think about that. Hello, KJ Bonon. How are you doing today, my friend? Well, I just got this new job and I'm learning how it works, so I'm trying to do as much as I can. Three DPS to the trench coat. That's amazing. 3 DPS in trench coat. I love that. Kobe? Alright, just remind me if I forget Kobe, okay? How you doing, Kobe? I love the 3 DPS and trench coat. That's hilarious. Hope you're having a wonderful, fantastic, amazing, awesome Tuesday. I think it's Tuesday. Oh, it's only Tuesday. Man. She got fully healed. My, what a nut to the rabbit. Seems you wandered too far from your warren. The stage is set for a curtain call. It cost me a pretty penny to rent this place. This will be the last time you walk all over my stage with those grubby little paws of yours. I want a tauntless soul's head on a platter. Yeah, I need to pick up. I mean, like I said, I was expecting to pick up Dancer, not Gunblade. Just kind of happens. It's time to introduce the little rabbit to my kitty. Now she says be set to us. No matter, we must protect Edith at all costs. How they get that into Gridania, I want to know. I know for real, right? Also, this thing is like very strong. I think it's gonna hit her if I didn't do anything. Yeah, those things explode on her. Y'all make us have gun run? I know, this guy has a lot of HP. Taking all these hits for this woman. Whoa. Apparently the tank's job is to save this one from dying. That was a lot. What's wrong? No more surprises. Sorry to disappoint you, but I'm afraid not. Well, you gonna run away now, jerk? Show's over now. Take out that mask before I cut it off in your face with it. Whoa! Miss Ondine might have guessed. But what's the edit that ever done to deserve this? That harlot doesn't know the first thing about real music. And she thinks she can steal my fans, my stage with those appalling outfit of hers, and what's stand for it I won't. What's happened here? Go in jail. Lose the key while you're at it. I heard that Ondine was an exact fan of Ethas, but I never thought she'd pay to have her killed. And now we know that high women in the woods will honor her in their schemes too. A few days ago they helped Ondine's carriage to the Shroud, but she made them an offer more than the valuables she's carrying. Mind you, I don't suppose many of the bastards left at today. You does all good turns. If you ever need anything from the God's Quiver, don't hesitate to ask. Now that the day just passed, and it will less long be able to make a triumphant return to Miketa's amphitheater. There's still one thing I don't quite understand. Why did this highwayman attack me and Vylbrand in the woods? It was because he is. I imagine Ondine thought him how much I love wearing my favorite buddy crown. They probably thought you were me. Ho-ho! Those ones aren't real, very ass. At least I don't think so. Actually, I was wondering if I might have a word in private with the three of you. But there are four of us. Oh, but only if I include you, which I'm not. What if I deserve such treatment? Wow, that's harsh. Well, I suppose the ladies and taller secrets. Before I return my dues, I wish to express my gratitude for your part in today's event. You have both performed admirably. Now that the pesky magic mine is out the way, let's go to the Great Love for Gallery. Like how we just all look at each other like, are we really doing this? If I stand up on a hill, I'm a little bit taller. You risk your life for them to protect me, so I feel it's unfair to explain myself. One moment, please. What? What? Yeah, I want the protagonists on the same page. The sylph. You mean to say she was a sylph from the very beginning? Oh yes, this one feels much more comfortable now. It's funny you exclaim as I play the harpsichord, but a little tiring. And this one spent so long in Wakamat's house, this one nearly died. These ones need the sun to raise a flourish to live. That's why this one had to go outside, even though dangerous ones were all around. This one hopes the helpful ones will understand and not tell the simple one. This one wants to be sad. This one can longer play sweet, sweet music. Your secret is safe with us. I'm ever so grateful. The Pampers will accompany some harpsichord soon. Yes, dear. Bye. Not quite like I was expecting, but satisfactory nonetheless. I must say you acquit yourself rather well for this. No, it takes a lot longer for now to grasp fundamental history and gunblade and make a sword. Painful self. Was originally developed by people of the Third Astral Era. The march of the Garlean Empire has driven us to barren wastelands, where even no survival was a constant struggle. Our queen, Gunhilda, was closely guarded by those soldiers known for unique swords they wielded. These lower vessels were known as Gunhilda Blades, a name that has abbreviated and applied to most distinctive of the weapons, the gunblade. Meanwhile, the elegants were developing firearms capable of large projectiles at great distances. As it was similar in appearance to our gunblades, refer to those weapons as guns, a term which is now commonplace. So effective were these new weapons on the battlefield, the Queen's Guard decided to specialize bashing through the enemy lines, destroying them as quickly as possible. Thus, they can be known as gunbreakers. Ah, that's why they're called gunbreakers. Even after the fall of the Garlean Empire, these techniques were passed down to each new generation. My clan always says that Gunhilda's royal guard, though I'm all over it. Is she falling asleep? It's my duty to see that all the gunbreaker is on, even that means trusting outsiders such as yourself. If you like history lessons, you will get along and like a house on fire. I'm about living here the time being, I don't want to overwhelm the loss. The best story is down the field over, as pleasant as Gridania is, I'm eager to see what the other city-states have to offer. The might suggest Ul'dah, the markets are goods from all over the world. I'm dying to take a look. She's clearly heard that story many times. Well, that is then, so for now we're going ahead. When he arrives, take us out. We should be too hard to find. All the guns chronically got their name from being weaker versions of gunblades. Yeah, that's cool. It's good to finally get away from that noisy marketplace. as water holds much quieter. So it's better to spread anything you can find in Garlean territory. I think it's just a time me because you can't find any work. You're not working this, Sylvia. Keep working though. Well, it's better not train myself until we get next time, which by a little luck will be soon. Let me go in my room and drop off all my stuff. Also, Garlean Empire uses gunblades too, though those are complete mechanical. The ones it's used which fire ether bullets. Cool. Actually, I have level 45 and level 50 here, don't I? Alright. Limsa, here we come. I haven't added you? Depends, I don't know what you mean. What else path for Iceberg? I knew it was around there, I just didn't know where. Let me check out my squad real quick. I don't know if they're back yet from when I sent them. Let's go by a different quest. Okay, that's why I couldn't see it. What I should do is I should just teleport there, it'll be faster. This one was like right here or something. That's, oh, it's down there. Shall we dance? Limsa gentleman appears to be a tad too excited about something. Good madam, oh good madam, you can spare a moment. Yes, of course you can. I see. I've witnessed a performance most marvelous, and somebody must tell someone about it. What sort of performance you asked for? No other than a troop of charming dancers from Rod's Khan across the sea. I dare say the bold, exactly beautiful motions are like nothing a realm has ever seen. No worries. Eventually, like you, always on the lookout for simply new experiences, are you not? Simply must witness the spectacle for yourself. Just follow this road to the convent of the dutiful sister, then run smack down the stage they set up at Square. I was a ninja. I was invisible. Nin. I'm very sneaky like that. I'll put Blue Mage away for now. Can always call it up at any time. Great traveler, come to see Eorzea, have you? On behalf of Troop Falsium, I welcome you. Our troopmates to see the fall preparation here and speak. Don't want too far, the current will be rising any minute now. There are quite some time since we brought our art to these shores, so our fairly city tells us. I've been practicing day and night ever since we arrived to bring you any countrymen the performance of a lifetime. So close, yet so far. If all cannot make the voyage to our home, we bring our art to Urs. Hailing from Rats Atan across the sea, I present the incomparable trade-centric to Falsium. Today, we have prepared a sumptuous feast for your eyes and ears. Let those roaring melodies and the stirring, striking steps of our dances reach your heart and spirit of pine you away to a distant world. Heck yeah! I know this music, I just can't place it. Someone help me out. I know this music. I absolutely know this music from a Final Fantasy. Yes, just so, Mana. Betray not your trembling heart. Dance your heart to last, and let them fall into your spell. FF9, right. Except I know that music. Yes, I was excited when I heard that too. I'm like, yeah, let's go. I know that music. I just couldn't place it. My apologies. I didn't mean to intrude upon your experience. Pray ignore my mutterings. Enjoy the ghost performance. She trained quite hard for this day after all. She's a dancer. I can tell by her weapons. I must say, you carry yourself with a certain grace, don't you? Ah, but to excuse me, I forget myself. Forgive me for not having properly introduced myself. I am Nashmira, principal dancer and leader of Troop Falsium. Right now, the ghost performance you're admiring is my number one student and protege. This may seem a bit forward, but tell me, have you ever harbored aspiration to step on that stage, of yourself in a whirlwind of music and motion, and enchant your audience with your every movement? Forgive me, I know it's quite sudden, yet I couldn't help myself. The first moment I laid eyes on you, I saw, how can I put it, a poise that could only be honed on the field of battle. Yet there's no doubt in my mind, you would make a fine dancer. Hey, the girl's got the goods. I see you're confused for good reason. Let me explain. There are forms of dance meant merely to grace stage. And then there's the art to true falsium. We dance the Kragus dance, a dance that was so ancient that it still predate even the residing of our city. And 9 out of 100 were impressed. Our dance is trained primarily in 2 techniques, each with applications both ornamental and martial. For one, we are proficient at tossing throw weapons, which are most dazzling into the eyes, and even more damage than any unfortunate foes they strike. The second is, of course, dancing itself. Perhaps you have already felt it, but it's believed to be that there are mystic power star movements, which can serve to heighten senses, lift spirits, and drive weakness and worry from people's hearts. People of Eorzea have done well to rebuild this realm in the calamity's wake, yet there are scars that will go unhealed, and the spectral war still looms large overhead. For art of dance might serve in some small way to ease worries and fears, and offer succor to the hearts of Eorzeans far and wide. Nothing would bring our humble troop greater honor, and so did I decide to lead Troop Falsium on a tour of this realm. There is, however, a bit of a rub. We have come with only 2 dancers, Renat and myself, and I'm still nursing injury, and I suffered on the voyage earlier. My protege is a talented one, but I can't ask her to bear the burden of our tour alone, and so I felt compelled to reach out to you. I can assure you that the arrangement would be to our mutual benefit. Should you offer us aid, I'll personally instruct you in the art of the Kriegstanz, an art that will prevail you not only on the stage but on the field of battle as well. Worry not. I will not force you to rush your decision. We must begin rehearsal for our next performance. Do give some thought to my offer and seek out again should you be so inclined. Let's go. Just give me 1 second, my friend. I want to check something. I want to check something. Give me a moment. All right, y'all ready for this? I am about to do something that will look different, but hopefully y'all like it. Introducing FlightlessBird 2.0. What do y'all think of the new bird? The bird, bird, bird. Bird is the word. The bird, bird, bird. Bird is the word. I'm off on an adventure now. Yeah, he's like a little mage dude. You figure out a spot to put him. New size and all. Also need to figure out how to make him not bounce so much. Fresh off the presses. I mean, we can go all excited like, yay! Hello. Hello. You find the right way to make them bounce. Hello. Hey, how y'all doing? I am the FlightlessBird, the FlightlessBird, the FlightlessBird, and I'm a magic user because I like magic, because magic is cool. Woohoo! How's that look? Do you think that gets in the way? Does that get in the way of anything? Like, do I have anything right there? I think I moved everything to the other side. Yeah, I was moving everything to the other side. Is that too big? Or is that fine? Like, does that get in the way? Should probably move all this stuff that's over here, like, to the left and put the penguin in the corner. I don't know if I can do that. Something like that, perhaps. I can always adjust this too. Text box, what do you mean? I don't like the money down there. It looks off. The end-game text box of character talking. I need to move out of the way a second so I can move this stuff. There we go. How's that look? Ah! Yo, that's weird. I got 2 penguins now. There we go. What do y'all think? New penguin. Yeah, a friend of the channel made it. Samantha. Samantha Lucas made it. Shout out to her. Hope y'all like it. I'm gonna have a new channel art for my banner soon as well. But this is like hot off the presses. I just literally got this like just now. So I wanted to use it. I do have the smaller pick here. This smaller pick was what I was using for the smaller penguin was what I was using for our stream with a Zappa on Sunday. So this is the smaller bird because it needs to be smaller to fit the boundaries of the screen. But for this game, I see no reason why we can't be a little bit bigger bird, right? I really like the design because the design is, you know, we have the bouncing beak and the big eyes, so it's very cartoonish like my old penguin. We got mage gear on because, you know, I like magic, and we got a magical staff. We have a compass and a light to guide our way, and we have a backpack because we're on a journey. You know, I'm a story-based gamer, and I like to tell stories, and I like to go on journeys. So, you know, I'm like a traveling mage, you know, traveling around trying to tell good stories. Stay a while and listen. A small outline? Like a little black outline? Like, you mean like some sort of stroke? I mean, I could try to experiment with that. The problem is, if I have an outline, I don't know if it'll, like, come across well. One second, I'm trying to see if my program has that ability. I don't think my program has that ability. I'll have to... ask the person who made it if she can put like a stroke around it. Maybe like, I don't know. I mean, I have black skin on the penguin and white. I don't know what color would look best. But I mean, that's something that I could look into for maybe the next time we stream. Well, we all like my new bird. I like my new bird. The bird looks cool. You returned, friend. Have you taken the time to think over my offer? Splendid. To tell you the truth, I feared the answer would be no. But 4 smiles upon the true falcium today. As principal day to company, let me know what fish work with your rings. Thank you. I think the bird is adorable. Wait, don't tell me. Nashmir has paid pictures joining troop become a dancer. Is Rana right or is Rana right? I knew it. I've been doing this for as long as Mr. Nashmir. But even I can say that poison posture is nothing but ordinary. But don't get your hopes up too high. You're gonna have to work your butt off to outshine Ala Mhigo. Let's if I say that I'll be watching both of your careers with great interest. But where are my manners? I haven't even asked Mr. her name. An elegant name indeed. Well then, Flightless, this is for you. This crystal houses a mass knowledge and memories of generations of forebears. Wildfires on the battlefield who have floated their way into history and legend. Take it and treasure it. And of course, you'll also be needing a change of clothes. Here, this outfit should do. Go ahead, put it on. You'll be amazed at the freedom of movement the craven air affords you. Gates are unlocked. I think the penguin's a little bit too high. Like right there. Yeah, I think right there is better. I can even make it slightly bigger. Yeah, I can put it right there and even slightly bigger. I mean, that's like a perfect spot. It's like a perfect spot on the screen for the bird, I think. It's like snugly away in the corner. With like everything surrounding it. Got my bars over here, pop bars over here. You know, that I think that works really well. Dang it, I just popped out my window. I gotta redo my window because I pressed the wrong button. Arctar areas of aiming. Oh, it's got like a little heart or something. Old school internet reference? What? What is? Step gauge and 4 full feathers. But when step changes appearance, a step gauge changes causes to start dancing. While displayed icons to execute steps in correct order, and it would stand and finish will increase your damage dealt and have a party member assigned as your dance partner. The main duration of these effects is displayed beneath the step gauge. Access to reserve cascade and rising windmill have a chance to create 4 full feathers, which can do by fan dance 2. Again, I'll probably have to like mess with that later. Oh, the only problem with the penguin is the penguin kind of blocks my bar here. All I have to do is just move this bar over, though. Like, all I have to do is just move this over here. Yeah, you see, now it's not blocking anything. So, that's good. Call about to double rainbow. Double X. Right across the sky. Dare to actually look at how to do before you first combat, it will be stuck and doing no damage. I catch a spider. Ah! Kill the spider with fire! Burn it! Burn it with fire! Yeah, there we go. Now I can see everything fine. Although spell descriptions, yeah, spell descriptions are on the side of the screens, which is perfect. They're not here at the bottom right, which is good because I can see everything here. Wonderful. Fantastic. All right, Vex target with heavy plus 40. Got a cure spell here. AoE here. Oh, there's our bars. I don't like how those are off center though. That's weird. Yeah, that's really weird. That's better. We have another AoE. Hey, it's Peloton. Don't really need it on my hotbar. I have it set to my F. There's another AoE. A lot of AoEs here. Yeah, a cure, interesting. I mean, probably not as good as a healer though. There's another AoE. God, how many AoEs do we have? Pretty. Very pretty. Look on flow. Look on flow. Look on symmetry. Look on symmetry. Look on flow. Look on symmetry. Look on symmetry. Look on flow. Look on flow. So those go together. Look at symmetry, second flow. That's second symmetry, that's second flow. This combos into cascade. Is that how that works? That combos into cascade? Whereas fountain doesn't combo into, I mean cascade doesn't combo into fountain. So use this and then use this. That gives second symmetry, which is usually this. And here's another AoE. Like 5 AoEs. One spider safely bought. Oh, you're so kind. You are so kind. I would have killed it with fire. Sorry. Spiders I don't mix. I trained many days for my day, but I cannot recall ever seeing the quest take one and run new recruits so quickly. Truly is prodigious talent with any display to be untapped. I never see anything like it either. Why this rate you might even be able to challenge me for the position of trip with the Faust and Flying Star. Yeah, I know, like I said, you're just so kind. Let's not get ahead of ourselves, Mana. But yes, with Flying Star makes ultimate goal might at long last be within our reach. Before that, however, I should share with you the full details of our planned itinerary. As I may have mentioned, we have traveled to the shores with 2 purposes: to share our time-honored art with the Eorzea far and wide, and in doing so, to do our part to help any lingering stars left by the calamity. Limsa Lominsa was here at the first stop when I toured the realm. That leads to 4 destinations: Ul'dah, Gridania, Ishgard, and finally Ala Mhigo. And yet Ishgard's gates remain shut to the outside world, and Ala Mhigo continues to struggle for freedom from its Garlean masters. This day we'll be putting on performances in each of those nations until such time as we can be certain that our presence will be welcome. And so by possible elimination, the next 2 destinations are to are all but decided. However, there is another important matter we must attend to before we set off. Finding ourselves a patron willing to sponsor our journey across the realm, yes? Precisely, with what little coin remains in our coffers after a long journey, we can scarcely afford to put on humble productions like the one Flightless just witnessed. We must find someone who will spare no expense in helping us bring art in every corner. Art in every corner, hey! Fortunately, I have learned someone who might be suited to that role, and acquaintance of mine in this land talks to Celeste. Introduce me to influential merchant because it is life work to promote daily new forms of creative expression of the realm over. Please tell me it's not Editha. The main question, okay good, has all but agreed to fund our tour on one condition: must grace him with a private performance. Now, artistic revolution, that sounds like awfully tall order. Indeed it is. After all, an aesthete of such renown has hardly seen a near Eastern dance or 2 in his day. So I asked myself, what could we possibly share this man that could truly awe-inspire him? Long did I saw it come with the answer, but no longer. Flightless will take the stage with Vana and transform it in a full-fledged dance for his man's very eyes. He has to call it a flower blooms on in the battlefield. Look, trails in the sky now. Yes, it's all coming from me now. For the final act, Vana Hero played the role of a formidable foe. As you have fearsome array of steps to toils against you, fend them off, retaliating with flourishing your own and dramatic dance battle for ages. Flightless side, taking stage together. My tail is tingling with excitement just thinking about it. And though our battle will show our very would-be patron that our art is more than just show, why it's positively perfect. Or it also reminds of Wuthering Waves. I know it's your first performance, so don't worry. Ashmir and I will be right there with you. Just follow our lead, let the music carry you, and I'm sure our performance will knock this big wig merchant's socks off. Vana speaks true. I know I would not invite you to ranks if I did not believe, if I did not know you are capable of what I ask. And so let's not delay any further. Our audience waits at a place called, Costa del Sol. See, I have my macro here set up, the F. I really don't need the sprint on anymore, but I use it sometimes. But I had the macro here on the F, and what this macro does is something very simple. So this macro does mount roulette first, if I can summon a mount. If I can't summon a mount, it will do sprint. And then it will do peloton. So basically it does the 3 movements that I would need in like a dungeon. I don't know if that works, but it kind of does everything I need to do. I never had to use the peloton before though, but now I do. Excellent, my 2 red stars are here and we can finally get a show on the road. But first, we should pay our respects to our patron to be. Master Gaguruju, come with me. Master Gaguruju, it's a pleasure and honor to be invited to your lovely estate. I'm Nashmir, leader principal dancer at Trifalsium, and I stand before you today with my 2 post-processing proteges. Yeah, I don't know, I've never had sprint before, so I'll have to try. I mean, never had peloton before, so I'll have to try it. Yes, welcome one and all. That'll take me. Is that you, Titan's Bane? Oh, I know this guy. Moonlight as this these days, are you? I must admit, I thought adventure was more lucrative than that. Mind you, you're as wealthy as me, the best is a given. I won't be content with merely masterful performance. I want to see something daring, something profound, something the likes of which this realm has never seen. I trust you up to the task. We'll let the eyes be the judge of that, Master Gegaruju. For today, Crystal Soul will be the venue of the inaugural performance of true Frosting News production. I call it A Flower Blooms on the Battlefield. Do we go Kashmir? Woohoo! Your very first performance, you've already taken center stage. Don't worry, you'll be fine. Your first opponent will be training Mannequin to decide specifically hone out and inspiring their skills. Breathe deeply, move with purpose and breeze. At the same time, always remember that Christ stands the dance of war. I know you're among friends here, but I want you to imagine yourself on the battlefield, leaving and toiling through a legion of foes. Now let's knock this Master Gegaruju out of his 100,000 guild stockings. I'm ready when you are. I've learned all the interactions here. That's it. That fire in the eyes. This is a chance of a lifetime. Let the same passion burn in your heart and hold on back. Let the curtain rise. Thanks. I'll need it. You still lack for experience, this I know, but take heart. For I have crafted this performance to regularly draw out the innate talent. Step by precious step, follow my lead, and you will know for yourself transform it into full-fledged dance before you even know it. Lose yourself in the music, let the passion of your heart take over it, and you will move as you have never before. Yes, you are a flower on this battlefield, and today you will blossom. Punch our fists together. Let's go. Oh, you're here, Zalira. First, you want to execute what we call a closed position. Oh, yeah. I have that somewhere. So does that last indefinitely, or does it only last for 30 seconds? Like, do I only need to cast that once, or... Standard steps. That's that one. I did that right. 2 standard steps? I did 2 standard steps. Like, I literally did 2 standard steps. I don't get what she's trying to do. I mean, she clearly says do 2 standard steps. That's exactly what I did. So what am I doing wrong? Standard step. Make 2 standard steps. What does that mean, make 2 standard steps? I don't even understand what she's saying here. That's the problem. These icons? Like that? Yo, it's Zappa the Diamond Drone Robots. Hey, what's up, my friend? How you doing today? It's so good to see you. Still need to get Yamina's thing registered. Bugs me. How am I doing? Yeah, I didn't realize it was range there for a while. Fight's insane. Backwards. I had those abilities backwards. that. That's amazing. Mellow way for it's just hard to see the eye, to be honest. Are you sure that was the first time up stage? I could swear I was watching a video up there. Could take my eyes off you for a moment. But hey, mine wasn't understanding it either, right? Of course, all the flashlights just for show. I set them up beforehand, just liven up performance, you know? Or it's limit breakdance, just a gun? That's weird. But enough about me, this was your day's shine. If that made me play the villain 4 days, so be it. I'm just proud to have played my part in training and talents Reborn. Gahaha, now that was said to behold. A bold young woman taking on one fierce before to the next, and transforming a masterful dance before my very eyes. And simply I not see anything quite like it. Crossbow? Your words to great honor, Master Gigariju. And we also count on you to see press strings and sponsor too fastly about a tour across your fair realm. It is true, of course, that your troop deserves the far-wide irons. And yet it performs me so that I couldn't bear to part with you so soon. I must say, I promised I'll protect the spirit of the young kitten who played the village role. Lana, was it? I also got interested in inside contact with one of my personal dancing bars that will be a lucrative one. Why, you flatter me, Master Gigariju, but I fear I'm still at training. I can't very well miss Shira's side until our tour is complete. Is that so now? No, that's what we'll do. Well, I'm afraid of rejection, so be devastated. So we don't have it in me to fund your little excursion after all. What a creep. You can't be serious. You gave us your word. You won't take no for an answer. What should we do, Flightless? Punch him in the face. We can do this easy way, or... Ah! What's that supposed to mean? Stop looking at me like that. You're scaring me. I just say I never took a dance to be such a bloody serious slot. Not only but express how utterly thoughts with it by preparing this performance. Yeah, right, with the precise sort of bold and audacious artistic relevance I sought. As for ideal, I'm more happy to offer the financial bag you so cleverly deserve. We are most grateful, Master Gigariju. To the aesthetic sensibilities I match only by abounding curiosity. I believe we shall begin preparing for our forthcoming performance in Ul'dah. Wait, I mean say, I might make one small request. I ask that you sign an exclusive contract, only one that you sojourn here as my honored guest and entertain for a spell. In return, in addition to my patronage, I promise that I will deliver you a personal letter of recommendation to seek out on your behalf. Well, I do believe that sounds like a mutually beneficial arrangement. In that case, Master Gigariju, you may have to pick up my troop. Accepting Flightless, of course. The deal is done, yes! I'll be more than content with the lowly Miss Renai here. The negotiator was thinking of me, and in the meantime, I look forward to seeing every move in your repertoire. Pleasure's mine, Master Gigariju. Please introduce me on personal dance as well. I'm sure there's much they can teach me about the art dance in Eorzea. All male DPS is Cloud Sword. Phew, I was worried there for a moment, but all's well that ends well. I'll go share goodies with everyone. Please come along if you'd like. This is kind of fun. I mean, it's got a pattern to it. It's very intensive. And you have to concentrate a lot, but there's a lot going on. When Master Gigariju started insinuating on taking renown from us, I thought all our efforts were for naught. It seems to come away with everything we bargained for and then some. It's all thanks to you. It was really quite remarkable how he changed his tune after you gave him a single glance. Clearly he possessed remarkable powers of persuasion. Yeah, that's it. At any rate, I suppose I should share in here with benefit as well. When I seems eager to get to the dance here, I must admit to adventure task for our next performance. In the meantime, why don't you put your new fight skills test? The first will be quite well with how they serve you. Oh, is there a veil? Am I hiding the veil? Yo. That looks weird. Like with my goggles. The goggles under that giant hat and the veil. That looks so weird. I like my goggles. It's kind of my trademark now. These goggles. I like them. Hey, Yamina, I don't have a lot of time, but if you want to do just some dungeons, I'd be persuaded to do that. I have so many things to play. I could go with my white mage and learn how to white mage better. Or I could go with my red mage and you can heal. Do you feel like healing or DPSing today? Go for the tiny. All right, sounds good. Then I am going with it. After I eat. All right, good to go. Start with leveling. So is that Medica 2? I don't know when I got this. Does Medica 2 just replace Medica 1? I mean, it's only 100 more MP. And this gives regen. Like, why would you ever use Medica if you have Medica 2? I guess in groups where you don't have Medica 2 because of level restrictions. Oh, you're right. It does heal more. Ah, you're right. It does. I didn't realize that one was strong. I thought Medica 2 was stronger. But Medica 2 has the added effect of doing regen. You cast Medica 2 to give everyone gen, and then you cast Medica 1. The answer is a lot more mobile. Absolutely. Can you use any of your abilities here, or are you kind of new to it because it's a level 16 dungeon? If so, I'm sorry. When we do the high level dungeons, then you can show off. I did a leveling the other day, and I got like an Ifrit. I actually have a lot of experience for such an easy thing. I was so disappointed I didn't get a dungeon that I realized the experience. I'm like, oh, it wasn't bad. I'm a huge fan of like the support roles, Spexy. So when I look at the dancer and I see how supportive it is, I really dig that. I like playing support classes. I mean, I like to blow stuff up too, as you know. I started with a black mage and then I've been playing as a red mage. But I do like support classes. I got you. That makes sense, Specs. You might like Bard then? Maybe. Maybe I'll have to pick that up. Well, what does the Bard start as? Because I doubt you don't go straight to Bard, right? It's probably Archer, isn't it? Willing to bet it's Archer. Yep, called it. I called that. Bard and Archer aren't the same thing, though. I know, I mean, Bard, like, plays music. Archer has bow and arrows. I don't think they're the same thing. Actual lore, yeah, there may be lore reasons. I understand that, but at the same time, I feel like they should be different. Do you use actual instruments as your weapon, or do you still use bow and arrows? Play real music? Oh, that's cool. Do you need the orchestras, though? Most people just smack other songs. Huh. So you still use bow and arrow. Aw. That's kind of disappointing. I was hoping to fight with a harp. You know, sort of like Edward or someone. Spoony Bard! I've seen people beat the final boss in Final Fantasy IV with a level 1 Bard. Like, Edward can do some stupid stuff because the game doesn't expect you to do stuff. Just put Reflect on, then you hide, then you have the you wait for the Big Bang, then you reflect the spells back on Zeromus, then you hide, then you reflect spells back on Zeromus. Some bows look very harpy. Oh, okay. Maybe I'll have to do a shot. What level is this? 15? That's too weak for my characters. My gliding may only be 20, but I got crafting gear on. And the crafting gear is so much better than anything else. Oh, you pull out a flute? I love flutes. Flutes are awesome. I love violins the best, but flutes are the best. Flutes are amazing. I remember when I was playing, I think it was Divinity with my bud. You know, I would always play the flute. No, Baldur's Gate 3. Baldur's Gate 3. In Baldur's Gate 3, I was asked to get the music so I could play flute. And in battle, every single time I ended my turn with my bud, I would always play the flute. Just because the flute's awesome. Die me, bud. That was pretty scary there. I like the dancer. I was waiting for him to wait for the heal, but the problem is he took an alpha strike and he just lost like all his HP instantly. So I wasn't meaning to let it get that low, it's just... Get him! Get him! Get him! Yeah! Super crossbow attack. All right, let's ramp it up. Where? I don't see it. Oh, that's cool. Yo, that's cool. I like that. It's cool. I like it. All right, yeah, let's dial it up a notch. So this is my first hard dungeon without being a scholar. And of course it's a freaking forest. Oh dear Lord. Because if I remember correctly, the final boss, you break its charm by healing. The music here is pretty awesome. I love the music here. It's so good. I just stunned them all. I didn't realize fully stunned. Yeah, it is awesome. I really need a benediction here. I hate this fight. There's so much going on. And he just died. Couldn't hear you fast enough, my friend. These stupid circles are impossible to dodge. This is why I hate this dang fight. This is why I hate this fight. It's impossible. Absolutely impossible to dodge those circles. And because of that, you take this vast amount of damage and there's just nothing you can do. Because those circles disappear so fast that you can't dodge them. They're just there, and then, like, there's no point even having the circles appear. The fact that circles appear is actually even more annoying, in my opinion. Because you think you can dodge them, but you can't. You literally can't dodge those circles. Not mean to press that button. Great. I thought the rest of this dungeon wasn't so bad. It's this first boss that sucks. And I fought this boss before and she didn't nearly do what she just did. And then I fought the boss before where she did what she just did. It's weird because sometimes she goes absolutely insane and sometimes she doesn't. Maybe it's because the other groups weren't killing the ads. Maybe it's because we weren't killing the ads. Maybe that was it. Maybe we just had to kill the ads and we weren't killing the ads fast enough. I've been here before, but I haven't got that achievement. I think it's the first time we're showing off this dungeon together, aren't we, Yamina? Maybe because most dungeons wouldn't have come this way. Probably would just skip that one and just go straight for the bosses. I kind of don't like that. I mean, I kind of like clearing the entire dungeon. I understand you don't really get XP for fighting regular mobs and whatnot. But I like clearing an entire dungeon. I think it's more rewarding in the end. Tosh, yeah, well, I mean, we need to do all of them again. I didn't do any MSQ advancement in this stream today, but we did get all the White Mage quests done. We did get Dancer and Gunbreaker unlocked. So I don't think this is too bad of a stream. No, nothing wrong with that at all. I agree with you. Oh, that bird was flying away. I thought that bird was coming right at me. I'm like, it's coming right at me! Help! That's a big bird. I don't want to take that by myself. Ow! Holy crud, that kicked my tail. And now I'm completely stunned. I can't do a dang thing. I don't remember him ever doing that. I don't remember him ever doing that. But like, he just stunned me and then I couldn't move. And then by the time I was able to move, he hit me again. I'm just a simple healer. Don't look at me. Man, nature is so harsh. I don't know how super parenting works. No, I'm just healing and DPS in the zoo. I'm not touching anything else. I just realized this guy's name is I Know a Guy. I Know a Guy. That's hilarious. can't turn this off, I don't think. Oh wow, every single time I always try to turn it off, I could never do it. I must have been just missing the window. I forgot I had my old quad button. That's new to me, so I didn't think about using it. Yeah, I don't remember this guy being any difficult. I know the siren can be a pain. Yeah, like I said, I don't remember that guy being any difficult. Hey, you haven't done this dungeon yet? You haven't done this dungeon yet on this character. How about that? A lot of blue magic in here. Get him! Alright, I mean, I guess we could do a trial and then I'll probably have to end my stream after that. Oh, you switched to healer as well? I would have went Scholar if I knew going White Mage, just to give us different healing, but it's fine. I know we got this. I'm just saying we make a good team as a Scholar and White Mage, you know? Dude, get off the ledge. Oh, you can't just stand there, man. Why did Gene? Did Gene fall off the map? Alright, he's back now. I got him. Trying to avoid that. Hey, Siftonum, what's up, my friend? How you doing? Hope you're having a wonderful, fantastic, amazing, awesome day. Hey, I got that item for my Arcanist. I'm pretty sure it's not better than what I'm using, but I'm not. I got it. Hey, thank you. New penguin. I like him a lot. He's pretty cool. But unfortunately, you just woke up. And it's good that you just woke up, but unfortunately, I might have to call it a day here because, well, I should have called it a day like 40 minutes ago. So I do appreciate you all for coming by. Thanks for liking the video. Thanks for sharing the video. Thanks for being here. Yamina, thanks for, as always, for having a partner to run this game through. You're awesome. Thank you, Spexy. Drive safe. And everyone else, y'all have a wonderful, fantastic day, alright? I will see you all soon. Until next time, dear friends, on a day by let's play Final Fantasy XIV and Realm Reborn. I'll see you guys Friday. And look forward to it. So long. Oh, right. I gotta do this the right way. I gotta go back to home. I gotta end the stream the right way. The hard day work. Nothing's better than going to bed. Oh, that guy looks like Yojimbo. Nap time indeed. Alright, my dear friends. Y'all take care. I'll see you again Friday. Much love to you all. Thank you for being number one YouTube comedian, all YouTube.